Welcome back to Batman Arkham Origins. We just got inside Joker's head a little bit, strangely so, and now we're musing about Joker. Because
I'd like to point
Batman.
out that this game ships Batman and Joker really, really hard because
Yes.
they purposefully had Joker talk like he's talking about a girlfriend during that
Well,
past
yeah,
scene.
that's why I
That's
that's why I brought up Moriarty and Sherlock. I was specifically referring to BBC Sherlock. Um,
the very ho-yay version, yes.
Well, Sherlock is gay with every character in that show, though.
yeah. More importantly, like the background characters just default to homosexuality as their assumption about everything. So it's it's really awkward.
It's
It's really accelerated in the context of Origins, though. Like, it's maybe 2 encounters, and he's already, like, this deep in thought with the dude.
I guess the idea is that he's more messed up than anything he's seen up to this point, which I mean, I suppose that makes sense because it's not just like I mean the carnival stuff was pretty screwed up, where he like had his own people tied up in weird carnival games, and things like that. I guess there's
Yeah, in an era where, like, Batman was fighting, like, mobs and all that sort of thing.
yeah, I suppose like I could get it. I could get that happening. It's just that maybe they needed to push it a little bit more in some sort of way.
Not now, Alfred.
But the ham, sir.
I wanted turkey, Alfred. You never listen to me.
I don't.
McDonald's, McDonald's, McDonald's.
I don't even like ham. If you have to serve me pig anything, can't it be pork chops or bacon? Come on.
I got you the pork chop, sir. Thank you, Alfred. In the shape of a ham. You tricked me.
Alfred, these sandwiches are not cut diagonally.
Okay, so I looked it up, and the skin in question it was the worst nightmare skin. It was originally supposed to be a part of the game, but before release, it was patched out because it was glitched.
Oh, okay.
Ah, okay.
You're probably
So it wasn't ever. It wasn't even available to begin.
It wasn't even in the game, yeah, because it was glitched and they just couldn't get it working, which is pretty, like, I guess standard for Arkham Origins given the amount of bugs that were left in the game.
Yeah.
On release.
Okay, but at least it wasn't.
there was even a bug. There was even a bug in the beginning, like the game's release, where it was glitched that you could only 99%.
Oh no.
one of those.
Oh, that's the worst. Oh no. Oh my God. That's like my nightmare.
Yeah.
Is
This game, nightmare. Yeah, this game had a lot of problems on release. And
actually, can I talk
haven't
about that
patched
for the
out.
moment about how I hate not being able to 100% a game when I'm this close to doing it? Because one example is Devil Survivor Overclocked is it's an RPG on the DS, and I can't beat the super boss for the life of me. I can't do it. I can't. But that's the only thing I need to do to 100% the game, and I can't. And
Atlas and Super Boss is not a good combination, to be honest. You're a young man with a trust fund and too much anger. Thank you.
Damn it, Alfred! I told you they were lottery winnings.
The boy whose shoes you used to tie every morning, the teenager you drove to his first date. While you are here every night, I am out there. The only thing between the innocent and the predatory. No, not may be. I am.
Because I'm Batman.
This is an interesting argument because we don't often see Alfred like actually arguing with Batman about the whole Batman thing.
well, I mean, it makes sense for the character because like he's basically his dad, and he doesn't want Bruce to die beating people up every night.
It eventually gets to Alfred knows he can't stop him, so the best option at that point is to just support him the best you can, so it doesn't happen.
Yeah, but I feel like especially if this is supposed to be an origin game, it makes sense that he would be more resistant to it, and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
you know.
and that's fine.
Yeah.
You know,
It works.
it's whatever.
Also, Batman's being a big dick to him, but I suppose that's normal. So
No, Robin's not in this game.
he's being a
No,
big
he is. He
douchebag
is.
to
He is
him.
in the multiplayer.
Oh, sorry, this game has multiplayer.
This
I
game
keep
has
forgetting about that.
multiplayer.
Yeah.
A lot of
What?
games have multiplayer that don't have any reason to have multiplayer. And
I mean, yes, that's true, but that's something that kind of died out by like I'd say like the 2000s or so.
No, it's still
I would
happening.
argue. Well, here's the thing. I know there are plenty of games I would say that are multiplayer games that shouldn't have a single player, but I feel like there were very few single player games that had a multiplayer they shouldn't have had. From this time, because
That would be this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Nobody
if I
cared.
remember correctly, the multiplayer game was not even related to Batman. It was
No, it was Batman
it was like an FPS.
sort of. It was some people played as the Grunts and 2 people I think played as Batman and Robin.
It's like it's really odd to see it in this particular kind of game, but it's still fairly common today for games like Uncharted or Tomb Raider or fucking Dragon Age Inquisition.
Dragon Age. How do you? Okay, well, point aside.
The answer is you try to emulate Mass Effect's multiplayer with Dragon Age combat, and no.
I just got the image of you riding a dragon, like the buggy, like a moon buggy.
It just
on the
bounces.
surface of the moon.
Oh, it
just
turns out that
bounces
the
everywhere.
dragon has fire breath, but we forgot to use it for the whole game.
You're never gonna let me live that down, aren't you?
Nope.
No.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Batman.
Raphael, are you
My
here?
parents died.
I gotta let him know my parents died. Jesus Christ, Bruce. Let it go.
Wait,
Do you have to say that every time we hang out, man?
are we seriously using glue grenades?
Yes.
Yeah, the precursor to
freeze
freeze grenades in Arkham City, which, like, they give an in-game reason as to why Batman doesn't use it after this game, because apparently the glue degrades after, I think, like, 24 hours.
But isn't
But it's also, like, he doesn't even attempt to
Fix it.
fix it
isn't that
in the time
necessarily
span
a
between
good
Origins
thing,
and Asylum.
though? Potentially, because because that's a Spider-Man thing I know is that the webs degrade after a couple hours, which is a good thing, because then, sometimes he has to stick himself somewhere, or like they want somebody to be able to get out at some point or whatnot. So it's multiple use, mortality.
Mortality. Dead-fied. I don't
Dead
kill,
house.
I
You
identify
just had
them.
mortified, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Dead House. Oh man, that's my favorite Gotham City DJ.
Same one I saw at the riot in the precinct's holding cells earlier. I should scan his corpse.
Who are you? Who?
Victim was dosed
He's got that playing in his cowl
Yeah.
when he's in detective mode.
Do you think Batman could have like a stereo speaker system in there? You know?
Probably.
He has to. Yeah, he has a communicator.
Yeah,
in there,
but do you
so I
think he
say
would
that
play
could probably
music,
hook it up
though?
to a radio. When he's bored, sure. Yeah, I want. That's a movie I want to see. Batman on a slow night.
Oh, they did it like a comic about that once.
I like how
Like post New 52.
they
Because
they don't want to have Batman animated to be using the actual computer, so instead they project what the computer should be showing onto his stupid wrist-mounted
Yeah.
hologram thing.
Yeah. But there was like one comic. There's like a panel where it's like, I forget who was saying it, but one of the Justice League members like, even we have slow days, and it's just a couple of bank robbers running out of like random Bank of America or something, and it's like Superman, Batman, Flash, Green Lantern, and they're like, fucking really?
It's your lucky day. We were all free.
So, do you guys want to get McDonald's after this?
McDonald's.
I want to be the guy working at the drive-thru on the day Superman flies through. It's just like
This McFlurry's a little bit melted. Hold on, I can fix that.
No, I want to be the guy that tells Superman
Ice cream machines,
that
bro.
flies through, you can't use the drive-thru unless you're in a car.
And then Batman pulls up behind him and just winks.
In the
Yeah.
in the back.
And then he orders something for himself and then leaves.
Yeah.
I'm just okay. You see, I'm just imagining because out of the Justice League, Batman would absolutely be the one who asks them to see their manager. All right, I'm just saying I was supposed to get 10 chicken nuggets. I only got 8. This establishment is terrible. The Batman Yelp reviews are something I would absolutely read.
if we're bringing up that McDonald's, I mean, Batman is most definitely the person that orders the black coffee for himself and just leaves and gets nothing for anybody
Which
else.
Oh,
is-
And that-
he has definitely done that with multiple
Where
Robins.
on earth does that
Yeah.
come from?
No, and even then, he did that to save his life in one Justice League Unlimited episode.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was what the fuck was his name? The one that can like manipulate dreams or some other shit.
Oh, Mad Hatter.
Oh, was it Matt? Well, no, not Mad Hatter. It was a Justice League episode. I forgot what his damn name was.
Crap.
But either way, he was kind of like he's kind of like Freddy Krueger in a way, where he can manipulate dreams and attack you from within.
Oh yeah, he's
And-
trying to stay up so he doesn't fall asleep, and he's going through like
Yeah,
the
so
drive-through
he-
and getting coffee and stuff.
Yeah, so he punches his windshield out of the Batmobile so that the cold wind keeps him up. Then he goes to a coffee shop, orders a triple. So it's like it's canon that Batman will be that guy in McDonald's. That
Where
just
where
gets the
does
coffee for himself.
the getting coffee at McDonald's meme come from?
I don't
Oh,
know.
so it's from I think it's a John Delaney stand-up bit where he and a couple of his friends when they were young were coming home from like a camping trip or whatever, and they hadn't had anything to eat. And so on the highway they passed by McDonald's, and they were actually like chanting for McDonald's in the car. And then their dad actually does pull into the McDonald's drive-thru, order a black coffee for himself, and then leaves.
Okay.
But you see, the other thing is that Batman could afford McDonald's for life for the entire Justice League, and he gets the small black coffee anyway. So
I will.
thanks, Bruce.
I will say it is a bit of a misconception that Batman would be able to just afford all this stuff at once, because like he's super billionaire and all, but most of that stuff is investments that he can't spend.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just a comics thing you kind of have to get over, because that'd be the same with like Tony Stark and
yeah. Tony, they
Oliver
don't.
Queen. Like the only person who would actually have that amount of money on hand to do whatever they want would be Shala.
Oh yeah, because he's like king, and he can.
Yeah, he's king, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Pretty much. I have not read Black Panther at all. I do not know the quality of any of the Black Panther comics. Did you literally just walk up to that guy and he didn't notice?
Yep. I just walked up and down smash.
He dialed his FOV slider way down to help with the motion sickness. It kind of backfired.
So is Bane the actual final boss of the game, villain?
It gets complicated.
Oh.
That's
Does Joker then hijack the game again?
Wait, did they do that on
No.
purpose? Making it a Joker game where you play again, where the final boss is Bane?
I mean, maybe.
I mean, were they making
Okay,
fun?
just to spoil it a little bit, yes, Bane is the final gameplay boss. Joker is the final guy he goes after, though.
Okay. Figures. Okay. I mean, neither I find is the most interesting Bat villain anyway, but so I'm never gonna be satisfied. So, might as well not even. Why did you need to blow up the ground? What did that ground do to you?
I mean, it would mean a lot to me if we can get a Three Stooges mod for the PC version of this game.
Batman,
Just replace
my name
all the
is
punches
Batman.
Like all the punches and slaps and shit are just replaced with.
I
bullets and-
assume there's an Adam West sound mod to go with the costume.
Well, I think that's like the first thing everybody would ever mod into any PC version of any Batman
Yeah,
game is an Adam West mod.
Well, no, specifically because you have the costume in this game. Whenever whenever you're using that costume, like anytime you start a battle encounter, it just goes, dun 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 dun
Yeah.
dun 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 dun.
Which I think to this day, unless you can probably mod it in the PC version, is still PS3 exclusive.
You can- it's-
Yeah.
At modding the music though to be the fight music would probably actually be easy enough to do, even if you're not like a hacksaw.
Well, you also need to mod it so whenever you get like the final hit on a guy, it goes, bam and pow. And
Yeah, there needs to be like an automatic.
Well, I mean, it would be easy. Does this game have battle music, like music that kicks in during battle specifically?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
Right.
Yeah, you just change the audio file directory to that. What they also need is for any of the loading screens is to be to be like and go like swoosh. That's what the Adam West Bat mod.
That,
needs.
Ted, is an unrealistic expectation. The loading screens in this game are not nearly short enough. So it would be like do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do for 30
Yeah, that'd be
seconds straight.
hilarious. Until
And
you
then,
got tired
and,
of
then,
it.
and then occasionally interspliced with the Justice Friends, Star Life.
Meanwhile, at the Fortress of Doom.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom,
You thought that was
Lex
Wait,
Luthor
you have
and his
ice.
cronies.
Batman has ice
That's
bombs.
that's the glue gun.
No.
That's a glue.
Glue
Oh,
bombs.
okay. Wait. So Batman's
different.
shoes should be stuck to it.
they
should be-
were
ugh.
they were ice bombs.
He's just standing there on the berg and is like, I didn't think this through.
No, it's like, and the thing capsizes and Batman just awkwardly leaves.
They
into
were
the
ice
water.
bombs back when these were ice grenades, but since we turned them into glue, we decided to keep that function, even though it makes no fucking sense anymore. Great.
Yeah. What kind of glue is solid enough to float and buoyant enough, but also sturdy enough for him to stand on, but rigid
I guess
enough
it's
for him
also
to
like,
not
fucking-
sink?
I forgot the name of the damn stuff that you use. You can get it at Home Depot.
Gorilla glue.
It's not caulk.
hot glue.
No,
No.
cock is more foamy.
Yeah, well, but what I'm describing is basically a foam. Like, it starts out foamy, but then it hardens. It's kind of like like rubber cement, basically.
But I feel like rubber cement wouldn't float though, because it's cement.
No,
Also, is the glowing on the Bane boots supposed to be like
Venom.
that? Because there are some points where it just looks like you're supposed to green screen something. Like the actual
It
effect.
kind of looks like someone opened up.
It's probably just the rendering software more than
It looks like someone opened up After Effects and applied the lightsaber effect, and then dialed the glow effect way, way up.
Yeah, somebody just turned the bloom up to max on that is probably what happened. Batman?
I am also the Flash.
Batman, you can't be every superhero.
don't read the not Blackest Night. Fucking the name of like Dark Knight Metal or some other shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no.
Okay, that entire event is basically what if Batman was every superhero?
Yeah, it really was.